So there is this lady who's doing a podcast because she wanted to share a story that had happened to her. She works at a funeral home and she's the one who fixes the body so that they can be ready for the viewing. So there was a case where like this 19 or 20-year-old got a good job and decided to buy himself a motorcycle, except for he was being very reckless and he ended up going really fast and he couldn't see that there was like a barbed wire. It ended up kind of decapitating him. I know what you're thinking, what do you mean by kinda? Well, it didn't fully take his head off, but it went halfway to where he bled out and passed away. So the body was sent to get an autopsy and then it was sent to this girl to get the body ready for the viewing. So the day comes and she brings the body in and meets the mom of the kid that passed away. The mom asked her if she can spend some time alone with her son, and of course she did, because she sees this a lot, you know, where loved ones want to say their goodbyes or they just want to get some peace, and she allows it, so she walks out of the room. But as she's walking out of the room, she starts hearing the mom scream at the kid. She is saying things like, "I told you not to go fast. I told you were gonna have an accident. How could you not listen to me? And now you're dead." And in the middle of that, she hears the lady call for her. She's like, "What's going on? What's happening to my son?" The lady runs in and she's like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Why is my son crying? Why is there tears coming down?" The lady said that she looks at the kid and there was like a lot of tears coming down, like to a point where she was like, what the hell is going on? So she looks at the kid crying, she looks up at the mom and she's like, "Well, I think your son is hearing you loud and clear." And that was when the mom was like, "Oh my gosh, son, I am so sorry. I forgive you. I'm so sorry that I'm screaming at you. Please go in peace. I didn't mean to upset you. You need to be in peace. You've passed away," right? So at this point, the guy that's interviewing the girl that works at the funeral was like, "Hold on a second. Is it even possible for a body to cry?" And she's like, "Well, if you're asking me scientifically, the body can still cry, move, sound like it's breathing, you know, within 12 hours of the body being dead. However, at this point, that body had been dead for 48 hours. She admits that she cannot explain this scientifically, but she was there to witness this, and obviously it was something like paranormal that she just couldn't explain. And she was like, "If you don't believe me, I'm sure the mothers out there who can explain to you, because we both experienced this." She admits to the guy that's interviewing her how like she had been working with dead bodies for years at this time, and nothing was new to her, like nothing had scared her, but she remembers that day clear because as soon as she saw those tears coming down, she got goosebumps all over her body. Like it was just something that she couldn't explain scientifically to anyone. What do you guys think? I feel like I've also heard stories of like people going to their loved ones' funerals and swearing that they see them like open an eye or like do something unnatural, and like I don't know, I mean I would never like to see anything like that, but what do you guys think? Has this ever happened to you? Have you experienced something like this? Let me know in the comments.